What's good, guys? Okay, real talk. Today I'm going to talk about my expectations for Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, really, I'm not going to say that I don't like the game. The game is really a pretty decent achievement of Guerrilla Games, especially for the fact that their entire time of being a company, they've only focused on the Killzone franchise, which is the first-person shooter. So, when I see this, I'm like, this shit's going to be a giant leap for them. You feel me? Like, when I first heard about this game, I'm not talking about how, I'm not talking about how, how the game started. I'm talking about specifically how it's come to what it is now. Now, the shit began development back in 2011 when they was working on Killzone 3. Okay, and from what they put on YouTube about the project, they was like, yeah, we put like 40 different concepts out there, and they even canceled work on another project so the team could primarily focus on Horizon. So, just like the caption says, Horizon Zero Dawn builds a refreshingly cohesive open world. Now, I'm already sharp. Like, a lot of people who have had some negative comments to say are pretty much all the same, really. Like, it's just like Killzone, only except with cavemen versus robotic dinosaurs and shit. And I mean, you're not wrong, because I'm pretty sure that the game's gonna have some Killzone Easter eggs in it somewhere. But my expectations for the game in general, I really want to see how the game will progress after completion of the story mode. Like, I know that there are according to the art director Jan Bart Van Dien, or whatever his name is, said that there are at least 50 to 60 side missions in the game itself. So, aside from the game already being confirmed to being like 100 plus hours long, or so they say. Now, I don't really sit here and say that the game's not going to be good. I'm pretty sure the game's going to be good, because I'm looking forward to fighting a lot of those monsters. And since they recently put out these teasers about how to battle some of the bigger and more badass machines, like the Stormbird, the Behemoth, the Thunderjaw, and the Snapmaw, like, those are just prime examples of how they're really expecting a lot, and they're risking a lot to put into this game. So, I would say if there is a slim chance that Horizon Zero Dawn does not win any type of awards, and it's not well received among the public like they originally thought, I think this will be a make or breaking point for, Guerrilla Games in general. Because, like I said, rumor has it that they were actually working on another project, which is their second single IP that wasn't within the Killzone universe, and that they was going to do this whole new thing, but they canceled that project so they could continue to work on Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, what I really think about it is, the graphics seem to be on point, but what my real problem is, and I know a lot of people might think this is minor, but to me that shit's like real life serious. Like, I don't really like having, constant teasers and shit like that being put out there, showing you how to defeat the monsters, when you real live know that the game, if people buy the limited edition and shit, they're gonna have like the strategy guide in it, and if you just get the standard edition, you're still gonna learn how to, fight that monster. Because, like, in this picture right now, you see Aloy fighting a Stormbird, or getting ready to fight a Stormbird, and like, I already know how to fight that damn thing. Like, just from they spoiled me from that shit. Like, I don't do teasers really. Like, when Pokemon Sun and Moon came out, I didn't want to watch the trailers because I didn't want to expect shit from it. So I stopped watching the trailers after the starters were, well, not even the starters, after the starters were revealed. So really, like, as much as I want to say, like, we're really like 2 weeks away from the release. The release is like, yes, can we get the 28th to fucking come already? Like, please. Let me control myself. But, being the fact that this is the newest IP from Guerrilla Games, I feel like this is going to open a lot of doors for Guerrilla, and I feel like when another company wants to develop something of equal caliber, such as Horizon Zero Dawn, I definitely can sit here and say that anybody that partners up with them after this will have a game that'll be a blessing to every gamer that there is. So I really am not going to sit here and say, like, yeah, there are definitely aspects of the game I wish they had. Like, they said that there will not be a multiplayer. That's fine. You know, like, for the fact that I say that, like, I really wish that there was a multiplayer, because, like, thinking about it like this, like, when they released the Machines trailers, like, they was talking about the combat level of the Stormbird, the Behemoth, and the Thunderjaw, and the fucking Snapmaw and all that shit. Like, it would probably, like, for people who are, like, low-rate gamers, like, if you don't play video games and you're getting fresh into the shit, like, in you real life just want to, you know, try something new, I feel like once everything is said and done, like, you're going to want to bring a team of, like, 2 or 3 people against a gigantic motherfucking, you know, a fucking, like, I'm going to put it like this. In the trailer, in the earliest trailers, Aloy comes across a herd of Watchers, right? And out of the distance, you see, like, not 1 but 2 Thunderjaws walking across the field like everything is kosher. Like, regardless of how strong you would have your character at that point, whether it be 47 or she's maxed out or something like that, there is no way that just from seeing, you know, the gameplay that they put out about of a boss fight between Aloy and the Thunderjaw, like, it would make me think that, okay, this is where a multiplayer should come into play, because you can't fight, like, 2 motherfucking Thunderjaws in one severe setting, because the shit's like just fighting one, and I can tell by the pre-alpha footage that, yeah, Aloy wasn't at a high level at that point, which means that she was, like, trying to hold her own and shit. Like, if you got one other person who's of equal level than you, or it's higher level than you, like, you can really fuck that shit up. Like, bust his ass, bust that ass, you know, like, fuck everybody up. But real shit though, like, all I know is that Horizon Zero Dawn is very promising, and I honestly can't wait to play it. Shit, sucks I didn't have enough money to buy it. I'm a little salty about that shit. Okay. I'm really salty about that shit, but I know for a fact that I'm gonna play this game. I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna post videos about it. I'm motherfucking, like, this will, I know I said I would only be posting 1 walkthrough of certain games, and I would be doing all episodic games, but this is the game that I real life think I'm going to post the entire gameplay of, because that shit is just too proper. So what do you guys think? You think HZD is actually worth the time, or do you think it's just, I'm just running my mouth? I'm probably doing both, but I don't care. So anyway, subscribe, comment, and follow me.